Now let's talk about a truly unique American fruit, the cranberry. This isn't your average berry that grows on a sunny little bush. No, the cranberry, or if you want to get scientific, is a finicky character. It thrives in harsh cold climates, preferring acidic, nutrient-scarce soil found in bogs and marshes. Native Americans were the first to understand its value, using it for everything from food to medicine long before the Pilgrims showed up. These berries don't just grow, they are cultivated in carefully managed beds, waiting patiently all year for their one big moment in the spotlight, which usually arrives in late September. When it's time for the harvest, growers don't send people out with baskets. That would be inefficient. Instead, they do something that seems completely counterintuitive. They flood the fields. That's right, they submerge the entire bog under several inches of water. Why? Because cranberries have tiny air pockets inside them, which makes them float. Once the field is a shallow lake, a fascinating machine called a beater gets to work. This contraption, often guided by a computer, churns the water, creating a gentle turbulence that knocks the ripe berries right off their vines without damaging them. Once detached, the sea of red berries bobs happily on the surface. Workers and waders then corral this floating bounty, guiding it towards a corner of the bog where a large vacuum-like pump is waiting. This pump sucks up the berries along with the water, giving them a preliminary rinse as they travel into a waiting truck. At the processing plant, the real cleaning begins. The cranberries are sent through a series of water canals and past powerful water jets that remove any lingering leaves or twigs. This attention to detail ensures that only the best berries move on to their next destination. From here, the cranberries face a fork in the road. Some are destined to become juice. These berries are mashed into a puree, treated with enzymes to break down their natural pectin, and then pressed with immense force to squeeze out every last drop of liquid. The resulting juice is filtered and concentrated. Other berries are slated to become those tasty dried snacks. They are carefully seeded, sliced, and then soaked in a sugar solution before taking a 3-hour trip through a hot air dryer. This process preserves them perfectly, creating the chewy, sweet tart treat we all know and love. Now let's shift our focus to the cranberry's popular cousin, the blueberry. These little blue dynamos are a bit more straightforward in their growing habits. They are native to North America, but their popularity has led them to be cultivated all over the world, from the Americas to Europe. Unlike the bog-dwelling cranberry, blueberries grow on bushes in neat rows. They are packed with antioxidants and vitamin C. And the good news is that freezing them doesn't diminish their nutritional power one bit. This makes them a fantastic fruit to have on hand year-round. The harvest season for blueberries depends entirely on the climate, starting as early as April in warmer regions, and extending into late summer further north. When the berries are ripe, growers often turn to mechanical harvesters. These impressive machines straddle the rows of bushes and use vibrating fingers to gently shake the plants. The ripe blueberries fall onto sloped collection plates and are then carried by conveyor belts into large bins. This method allows for a huge volume of berries to be picked quickly, which is essential for getting them from the field to your kitchen while they're still fresh. Once at the processing facility, the blueberries are sorted based on their final purpose, fresh or frozen. Berries destined for the freezer aisle get a thorough cleaning. They are first sent through a blower to remove leaves, then given a waterfall bath where any stones sink and unripe green berries float to the top for easy removal. A high-tech color sorter uses a camera to spot any remaining off-color berries and blasts them off the line with a precise puff of air. The perfect blueberries then march into a freezer tunnel, where they are flash frozen at a bone-chilling -29 degrees Fahrenheit in just a few minutes. The journey for fresh market blueberries is slightly different. They skip the wash tank and freezer tunnel to preserve their delicate bloom and texture. These berries go through an even more advanced sorting machine. Not only does it check for color, but it also features a firmness detector. Each berry is bounced on a special pad, and any that are too soft are diverted to the frozen line. Only the firmest, most durable berries, those with a shelf life of at least 12 days, make the cut. They are then carefully weighed by an electronic filler and packaged in containers with ventilated lids, ready for their trip to the grocery store. What happens to a lot of those delicious blueberries? Well, many of them find their way into one of America's favorite baked goods, the blueberry muffin. The muffin itself has a history stretching back to 11th century Britain, but the fluffy, cake-like version we enjoy today is a distinctly American invention. In a commercial bakery, making thousands of muffins is a science. It all starts with the batter. A massive barrel mixer, capable of holding over a ton of ingredients, combines flour, salt, baking powder, oil, water and other dry mixes into a smooth, consistent batter. Once the batter is perfectly mixed, it's time for the star of the show. The blueberries, which are often frozen and then thawed, are carefully weighed and gently folded into the batter. This is a delicate operation. The goal is to distribute the berries evenly without crushing them and turning the entire batch of batter purple. One single batch of this batter can produce around 7,000 muffins, so precision is key. The finished batter is then transferred into a trough that feeds a machine called a batter depositor. This depositor is the heart of the production line. A giant pan holding 54 paper-lined muffin cups rolls into position beneath it. The machine then precisely doles out the exact same amount of batter into each cup, ensuring every muffin is identical in size and weight. But the process doesn't stop there. To guarantee a beautiful berry-studded top, a special funnel drops a few extra blueberries onto the surface of each muffin. A jet of filtered air then blows any stray berries off the pan before a mechanical arm pushes the whole tray into a massive gas oven. After baking for about 30 minutes, the golden brown muffins emerge from the oven, filling the air with an irresistible aroma. Now, they need to be packaged. On one line, a custom machine with an array of suction cups gently lifts the muffins from their pans and places them into large cardboard boxes for bulk distribution. On another line, muffins are destined for individual sale. A machine wraps each one in pre-printed plastic film, which is then heat shrunk to create a snug, protective seal. From here, they are boxed up and shipped out, ready to become someone's breakfast or afternoon snack. From the flooded bogs of New England to the sun-drenched fields of the South, the journey of cranberries and blueberries is a marvel of agricultural ingenuity. These fruits are not just delicious, they are little powerhouses of nutrition. Cranberries are a great source of potassium and vitamins A and C, and they are famously known for their ability to help prevent urinary tract infections. Blueberries, meanwhile, are celebrated for their high antioxidant content, which helps protect our bodies from damage, all while being low in calories. They are truly nature's superfoods. Before the days of plastic tubs and factory processing, people needed a way to carry the berries they foraged. One of the most elegant solutions was the birch bark basket. Artisans would carefully peel the waterproof bark from trees, cut it, and fold it into a sturdy container. The seams were stitched together using spruce tree roots, and a handle was often braided from cedar bark. It could take an entire day to craft a single basket, a testament to the skill and patience required to work with natural materials. It's a beautiful reminder of the deep connection between food and craft. The industrial processes we use today allow us to enjoy these berries and the products made from them on a massive scale. Think about the engineering involved: computer-guided beaters, optical sorters that can detect a single soft berry, and depositors that fill thousands of muffin cups with perfect accuracy. Each step is designed to preserve the quality, flavor, and nutritional value of the fruit. It's a system that combines agricultural knowledge with cutting-edge technology to bring these natural gems from the farm to our tables efficiently and safely. So the next time you pour a glass of cranberry juice, sprinkle blueberries on your cereal, or bite into a warm blueberry muffin, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey behind it. From the unique harvesting methods that rely on the berry's own buoyancy, to the complex machinery that sorts, bakes, and packages them with precision, there is a whole world of science and hard work in every bite. These foods are special not just for their taste and health benefits, but for the fascinating story of how they are made.